Houston, New York Jets. Welcome in, everyone. I've got my music way too loud. Blasting into my brain. Didn't realize till now. Few guesses there, Kev. Former Steeler on a chrome helmet. So could be retired player, could be an active player. They played for the Steelers. Guess who it is? Get $10 Big Al credit to use tonight. One spot left in the HP baseball bat. Let me pull up my screen here. Make sure I got everything on Facebook. Dollar break is still open as well. If you haven't claimed spots and you want to, you can up until I roll the dice. I don't think we had anyone claim live last week, so no stress to claim. But if you're joining late, I'll remind you one more time still. Bat has 1. HP card has 3. Let me pull up the screen and 2 left there. There it is. And the bounty is divisions again. We're just going to keep rolling with that until you guys get it right. We're going to keep trying for the Hester, Theismann, or Revis as well until we tie or win, and then we'll change it up. But for now, we'll keep trying to win one of those. I'm trying to think what other announcements there are. Final day of Big Al's Series 36. Crazy to think that we're through 36 series. So Series 37, I'll try to have up by a week from today. If not, a week from Wednesday will be the latest. Everything's hitting at once this week, so we'll see if I can make it happen. Might have to forego some sleep. But I'll hope to get ready for Monday. This Wednesday, in 2 days, we'll have a mixer, multi-item mixer like we like to do. May change it up, make it a little different, may make it multi-sport, may do a few different things, we'll see. Live fills today. There won't be a 3-boxer for Big Al's. We're doing our 4 that's a pre-filled. Last 2 spots there, and then after that, we just have Wonka points, which is still up in the air. There is someone in first that I think could maybe still get caught. So at the end of the stream, whoever gets first in Wonka can choose between one of the 4 set-aside helmets or a random one from the series. Usually ends up being a random one from the series. And then Larry V and Fred, I've got this here to remind me. What we'll do is, Larry, you said Bucks first. Fred, you said Bucks second. So you're going to be 1-2. I'm just going to randomize AFC, NFC, and random.org 7 times and then paste them here. And you guys will have whatever you get assigned. We'll open a box, and whatever team it is, go to whoever has that conference. Hey, Brian, what's up? Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you, too. So that's what we're doing today. A little bit different. We may try to do Legendary, the second hockey jersey live. I know it's been a while since we've done hockey jerseys live, but today we might as well. We'll do a Radke as well. We'll do some licensed jerseys for my series. We may do a discount, but there will not be another live fill Big Al's tonight, not until the next time. So that's where we're at. See if we can get a few of these filled up before we get rolling. Dollar break will go first. Again, you're able to claim until I roll the random dice roller. So if you want to join the dollar break, you're welcome to. Let's see. It's up on the page. You can join there. You can tell me here in the chat. Doesn't matter. If not, we'll stick with what we have, and then we'll random the dice roll, random the things, and we'll go in there. But let's see if we can fill a few of these up first. Baseball bat has, I missed that, New Jerseys for sale or trade in the HP jersey. When we get there, I'll mention as well, Jason. I don't think I missed anything else. So let's see. In the HP baseball bat, we've got 14 claims. There's only 15 spots. So 1 will close us. Teams that are left in baseball in the bat. This is a new series, by the way. So 3 new bats here. It would be awesome if we could pull Tom Brady. If we do, that'll be randomed to everybody in the break. Teams that are left: Arizona, Chicago White Sox, Cleveland, Colorado, Houston, the Angels, Miami, Milwaukee, Minnesota, Oakland, San Diego, San Francisco, Tampa Bay, Texas, Toronto, Washington. 1 spot will close us there. And then in the Elite card for HP, there's 3 spots left. We've still not hit our Patriot headliner. We've hit some fun cards, but I want to say there's still 3 or 4 Patriot headliner teams that are sitting here in the bunch, but there's just a bunch of good teams. So in the NFL card, teams that are left, 3 will close us. Milwaukee, thanks, Bill. I'll get you there in Milwaukee. Let's do that now, and then I'll read off the other ones. And then I see 10 for Jason, 10 for Chad. Got it, guys. I'll put that in here in just a second. I'll check payments on those later since I've already checked everything before now, but it'll go unhighlighted until later. Teams left in the HP card, Arizona, Atlanta, Baltimore, Carolina, Cincy, Houston, Jacksonville, Kansas City, Minnesota, New Orleans, Giants, Jets, Philly, Pittsburgh, San Francisco, Seattle, Tampa Bay, Tennessee, and Washington. So 19 teams there. 3 of them claimed will close us, and then we'll run randoms on that. Let's do this. While we're waiting for that one to close, let's run randoms on the baseball bat. I'm going to copy this. I'm also going to go over here and do this. I think we're about 40 or 50 short of what we had 2 weeks ago for the dollar break. That just means better odds for you guys. So let's do this 10 times. Is that 10? That's 9. Wife wants 10 spots too. Okay, you got it. So let's do this. You guys will get a bonus. I'll give the bonus to her. How about that? If you're doing 10 and 10, that is, right? So if you claim 20, you get a bonus. Chad's got that. Kelly will take the next 10. Should be 20. And then Kelly will get some bonus. Because if you claim 20, you get 5 bonus. Okay. Eric taking 22. I promise not to take a lot of time waiting for these claims or anything, guys. Just filling them out as they come. I'm going to try to fill out the HP NFL here in just a second. Eric, I got you at 20. Look at that drag. That was perfect drag. You get 5 as well. Okay. James Conner, Hines Ward, Paul Amalu, James Conner, Big Ben, Bettis, Big Ben, James Conner. Lots of good guesses. Okay, let's run randoms on these ones, guys, and then we'll try to fill the HP card before we rip that. We'll do the 2 non-football items first, and then we'll move. We'll close the poll. We'll look at the Chrome over here. I know it was a meaningless game for them, but the Packers put the entire practice squad out there. We started Clayton Tune. That should tell you most everything you know. I know Love is hurt. Malik Willis is hurt. Josh Jacobs didn't play. I don't know. We're falling backwards into the playoffs. I could ask you the same thing though. Did you guys go down to the local high school and find a squad to play the Seahawks, Brian? It looked like it. I guess they only scored 16 or something. What was it? 13-3, 16-3. It was a low game, but 3 points, man. Niners got to get a touchdown. All I know is I did not want to play the Niners, the Rams, or the Seahawks in the playoffs, and I didn't realize we couldn't anyways. It was either the Eagles or the Bears. We got the Bears. That's who I wanted slightly. So, all right, 7 times on the random for the baseball bat. We'll put this in here. I'm not going to read them off till we get there. We'll come back and do dollar break, and then we'll come back and start these. Yeah, I don't know about the Packers. I don't know what they're doing. I gotta hope that's 7 times. I gotta hope that they're saving all their gusto for the playoff game on Saturday. I'm so excited. I think we always got a chance in any game, but would love to have some. I think Bears have just as many injuries as us, though, so that's not really an excuse. Should have been a blowout without. Yeah, Trent Williams is not easy to lose. Okay. Let's see. I won't read those off. If you want to trade or sell, you can look at them now, but I'll come back and do that in a second. Last chance to grab spots for a dollar break. If anybody else wants in, I'll add them in. If not, we're going to get rolling. I think we're right about the same as we were last time now. There's 456 names, so what I'm going to do here is copy and read them. We will go look at the items that you can win. We'll run the dice. We'll run the list, and the top spot can pick whatever item they want. I know. This year is weird. The parity is weird. That's why I think any team has a shot any week. There's some interesting games, though. Have to see if the Panthers will put up a fight. I'm also interested to see what the Jags do against the Bills. Should be fun weekend. See if the Packers lay an egg or if they come out against the Bears in Chicago. I don't know. Okay, dollar break. Tim, I've got you with 1. Chris D, I've got you with 20. This is just to make sure you guys hold me in check that I get the right amounts. If you think I missed any, let me know. Chris D, 20, 5 bonus for you. Philip, you had 5 there. Brady A, you had 10 there. Dwayne, you had 20 with 5 bonus. Welcome in, by the way, guys. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Steve, you had 3. Tommy R, you had 10. Shane, you had 5. Greg, you had 20 with 5 bonus there. Scott RP, you had 20. I know you guys can't see because it's under the picture, but when I highlight it, it shows me the numbers. So I'm making sure that it's the numbers you claim, 20, blah, blah, blah. 5 bonus for Scott. Bill S., you got 20 with 5 bonus. Tom, Tommy, you claimed Tom 5 spots. Got those there. Brian L., you've got 5 there. Philip, you got another 5. Larry V coming in with 36 with 5 bonus. Larry, you and Fred have a chance for the last team standing. We've had solo winners the last few series, but both of you guys got the Bucks, so it'll be a conference off later. Greggy, you had 20 there with 5 bonus. Nick F, you had 5. Brady A, you had 11, and that gave you your 20 total, 21 total, 5 bonus. Greg, you had 20 with 5 bonus. Bob N, you had 5. Scorching, you had 6. Frank, you had 3. Greg, you had 20 with 5 bonus. William B, Bill B, you had 20 with 5 bonus. Greg, you had 4. Jonathan R, you had 10. Larry A, you claimed, 2. Brady A, you had another 5 there. Brian W, you had 20 with 5 bonus. These are the live claims. Jason, you had 10. Chad, you had 10. Sorry, I didn't highlight them all. 10. Kelly, you had 10, and because of that, you get some bonus. You and Chad, 5 bonus there for Kelly. Eric B, you claimed 20 and got 5 bonus there. So total of 456. Let's do this. Let's go over and look at the items really quick. I'll try to read them fast, but just so you know what you can choose from if you win. Any of the items are up for grabs. Here they are. Let's just double check here that something didn't get claimed while I wasn't watching since we changed this. Nope. Okay, in the full-size department, this is a new addition. Josh Jacobs, alternate. Cam Newton, Matthew Golden. I got a couple too many Packers guys. I'll take some out or something. Derek Brooks, Troy Polamalu, Archie Manning. These are all full sizes. Some other items. Bo Jackson on the bat. It's not flaked. It's just the picture with the light shining on it. Kansas City style with the blue ink. Mike Tyson, Gordie Howe, Walter Payton, Elijah Wood, and Sean Astin, and then Danica Patrick on some other items. Some more full sizes: Derrick Henry, Warren Sapp, Brian Dawkins, Steve Spurrier, Kurt Warner, Ray Lewis, Tyreek Hill, Jordan Addison, and Lawrence Taylor. Here's some custom / some of them China jerseys to look like Nike, but custom that we're going to call it. Ice Cube, Chevy Chase. There's that new interview with him. I need to listen to it. I think it's rubbing people the wrong way. Don Cherry, De La Cruz, Ellie De La Cruz, Emmett Smith, Dan Marino, Christian McCaffrey. A bunch of Funkos. I just had some new ones come in, so I might shuffle some of these in or out. We might do some Funko, like winner's choices on the side, too, for cheap, just for fun. Since I've got like 20 of them now, maybe more. Marino, Love, Breeze, Jamar Chase, Elijah Wood, 2 Tom Hardys with his 2 different characters, Bane and Venom, Rey Mysterio, Shaq, Justin Jefferson, Ellie De La Cruz, and Tony Hawk. Minis, Cooper Kupp, Jim Kelly is a new addition, Joe Montana, Jamar Chase, Charles Woodson, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Terry Bradshaw, Bo Jackson, and Lamar Jackson. Some more full sizes: Emmett Smith, Lad McConkey, Nico Collins, Joe Theismann, Adrian Peterson, Tua, Jim McMahon, Mark Clayton, Mark Duper, and Mason Crosby. Licensed jerseys: Julius Peppers, Nike, Mika Zibanejad. He had the first hat trick in Winter Classic history. I watched that game. That's cool. In Miami, in the Marlins Stadium. J.J. McCarthy, Nike, Bobby Hull, Fanatics, Klay Thompson, Nike, and Martin St. Louis on the Reebok. That's it. And if you want to see individual pictures, you can scroll through them all, see what each one looks like when you're making your decision. Tom Hardy Venom, yeah. I'm a big fan of Tom Hardy. I think he's a great actor. I tend to like all his stuff. I like, what's the show? Gosh dang it, where they're moonshiners. I love that show. I can't think of what it's called right now. All right, let's go over here, and if I can share it. Can't think of that dang show. If you haven't watched it, you should watch it. Okay, usually we roll 7 times, but in the dollar break every week. Not Peaky Blinders. He's great in Peaky Blinders, though, too. But what's the one with him and Shia LaBeouf and I forget the other guy? They're moonshiners up in the hills, and they're supposed to be immortal, basically. Such a good show, and I can't think of the dang word. Someone will tell me here in a second. They own a bar, and they run alcohol back in the Prohibition days. Okay, it needs to be 7 or higher. If you guys haven't seen that, you need to watch it soon. One of the best shows ever. Lawless. Thank you, Obi. Lawless is the movie. Great show. Okay, 7 or higher. If it's not 7 or higher, we will re-roll once we do get a number 7 or higher. That is what we will roll list that many times. Here we go. First roll will work. 8 times. Cordell Stewart on the Chrome. Like it. You guys always have to decide whether I'm using an obvious name or something that's not obvious. So I've seen some obvious guesses and some not obvious guesses. 8 times. Let's go over here. Original baseball. It's cleared out. I believe the number was 456. Should still have it there. Eric was our last claim. Tim was our first claim. Let's run it once to make sure it's 456. It is. We'll run this list 7 more times for a total of 8 to find our winner. Thanks for joining, guys. Good luck. I do enjoy the dollar break. Probably a little too much. That's why there's 60 items in there. No shortage of choices. 3, 4, 8 times what we're going for. 5. I'm just dragging down instead of scrolling so it doesn't take all day. 6. Here comes 7. And our top spot on number 8 is 3, 2, 1. Brian W. Brian W. on top. Scott just behind. William B. Eric B. Larry. Greg. Scorching. Dwayne. Greg. Frank. I know some of you guys were looking at top names on 5, 6, 7. Don't do it. It only causes pain. I'm sorry. Brian, you are the top spot. 8 times was our list roll. If you're here and you want to tell me what you want, you can. If you want to tell me later, you can. If you're not watching tonight, I'll ring you tomorrow and give you googly eyes so you know that there's something you missed. I'm pretty sure you're here, though. I think I saw you guessing above. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. All right. Congrats, Brian. Thanks, everybody, for joining. Sorry to those that didn't win. Everybody but Brian. Brian, congrats. Okay, let's keep it moving. Let's go over here. And let's see where we're at. We closed baseball. Thanks, Bill, for closing us. NHL jerseys closed. Reminder, we're going to try, if it doesn't fill, it doesn't fill. We'll save it for a different day. But we're going to try a live fill for the second box, the one that we don't open earlier. Ice Cube jersey, please and thank you. You got it. Great choice. Actually, I think that's one of the Funkos I just got was an Ice Cube Funko. Something different. Val Kilmer, I saw you in that. That was cool. So we might do a live fill right after the Big Al's 4-boxer for the licensed NHL jersey, and then we'll do Radke, and then we'll do some Big Al's multi-sport jersey, that kind of stuff. Maybe a discount. We'll see where we're at. Okay, so baseball bat's going to go first, then hockey. Let's see if we can get a few of these claimed up before we get rolling. 3 spots left in the HPLE. I am going to show a picture. Just not everyone has Facebook, and we didn't talk about the headliners here. I believe a few of these headliner players are still available. We got Marino, Love, JT, Justin Jefferson, Jalen Hurts, Jamar Chase, Josh Allen, Drake May, Bo Nix, Puka Nacua, Peyton Manning, Justin Herbert. Those are the 12 pictured headliners. We pulled some fun, I guess, non-headliner hits that weren't shown here, but they've been fun so far. Go back over here, see if we get the last 3 spots. Piece, you'll pick a team, you'll get a second team at random. Teams that are left: Arizona, Atlanta, Baltimore, Carolina, Cincy, Houston, Jacksonville, Kansas City, Minnesota, New Orleans, Giants, Jets, Philly, Pittsburgh, San Francisco, Seattle, Tampa, Tennessee, and Washington. Closed on Radke and 2 left on Big Al's 4-boxer, Houston and the Jets. Brian says he'll take the Giants. You got it, Brian. 2 left there. Then we'll get rolling. Just wait a second here and we'll do the bat. I did just remember that I did not give us little numbers on top. We'll just go left to right. 2, 1. 2, 2. 2, 3. Okay, we'll keep the card open. That'll go in 2 breaks, so we'll need 2 claims before then, but let's get rolling. Let's start our portion of the night. In the baseball bat, Christy, you've got the Yankees, the Dodgers, Colorado, and Minnesota. Brad, you have St. Louis, Detroit, Cleveland, Arizona. Steve, you have Chicago Cubs, Miami. Jeff, you have Kansas City, Texas. Chad, you have Cincy and the Angels. Scorching, you have Seattle, San Francisco. Brad, you have Atlanta and Houston. Jason J, you have Philadelphia, San Diego, Boston, and Washington. Jonathan R, you have Baltimore and the Chicago White Sox. Elliot, Mets and Tampa. Larry A, you have Pittsburgh and Toronto. And Bill S, you have Milwaukee and Oakland. Let's close it. We'll roll a 6-sider until we get a 1, 2, or a 3. That's what we'll open. I'm going to take these sweats off. That looks like a 1, but hold on for the camera. So dang cold down here, but then I get hot talking. 1. New Jersey's for sale or trade in HP Hockey. Nashville is for sale in the HP Hockey jersey. So those are $12 purchases if you want to buy Nashville and New Jersey. We did 1, so let's crack open the 2 for 1. Cut my finger off, please. Okay, put these away out of the way for next time. Columbus for New Jersey, a trade offer. Larry's got Columbus. Jason, you have New Jersey if you want to do Columbus for New Jersey. Blue Jackets for Devils. Going the right direction here. That is tube number 19 of 100. Series 7 autographed baseball bag. Good luck, all. Jeff's going Aaron Rodgers. Remind me, guys, when we get to Radke, there's like 10 of you guys that moved on that has a chance to get the guess right. So we got to do college guess for Radke. That's up in a little bit. Sure on the trade, Kate. Columbus for New Jersey. I'll record it here in just a second. After I cut this thing. Look, you can kind of see the label in there. Not the words, but you can tell there's a little white label there. Ran a freebie for that JJ Mini, and you got the top spot. Pick a number. Oh, cool. I thought you ran one the other day, and I didn't get it. Maybe this is a new one. You can give me spot 5. If 5's open, sure. Why not? Thanks, Brian. Are you okay? Is the JJ still available? I don't do minis, but I thought that was a cool one. So I collect full sizes and jerseys. I'll check. I got a bunch of tags right now that I haven't looked at, so I'll probably grab some other spots too, Brian. Thanks for the freebie. Okay, let's find our bat. Oh, by the way, guys, our Monday crew. I guess it'll probably be on a Monday. I bought another frozen dozen just for kicks and giggles, so we're gonna have some pucks. I don't know if everyone that does pucks is here listening, so I'll make a post beforehand. We used to do 22 pucks a week for a long time, and then we stopped doing pucks. We're gonna try frozen dozen, see what it's like, see if we have some fun. At least here and there. I've got one now though. It already came in today. So okay, here we go. Yeah, they do. I just haven't bought them in a long time. The price just keeps going up and up and up. It's still even higher than the last time I bought it, but I bought one anyways just to do for fun. I like the pucks. Okay, here we go. Good luck, all. Blonde bat. 3, 2, 1. Jeez, I felt like I turned that forever. I feel like that's a name I know. You guys will probably recognize it. Great signature, blue ink. Baseball, it's just not my thing. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't say. I'm trying to be. I'm not as knowledgeable as half the guys in this group about hockey, but I really enjoy it. It's fun having a team, and that really propelled my love for hockey. Football will always be first for me, but hockey sure blew up for me. I love it. And we get tickets, so I get to go all the time. It's fun. Anyone know that signature? I don't. DA cert. I thought it was Beckham. That's a DA David Adams cert. Let's see what we got here. No guesses. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. I don't know that name. Luis Matos. Still got guesses coming in. Yeah, if you haven't guessed yet, I've got a former Steeler on the chrome right there on the shelf. It could be an active player or inactive player. They just used to play for the Steelers. Luis Matos. Tim says Giants. Is that San Francisco Giants player? Let's see. Luis Matos. Player of the week 2 years ago. Let's see if he's still there. Oh, that's funny. Center fielder for the San Francisco Giants. Nice call, Tim. Had 15 home runs last year, 61 RBIs. How old is this dude? Jeez, 2002. He's young. 24, 23 years old. Going to the San Francisco Giants. I don't think still has a chance to be okay. Soon to be former Giants player. Oh, man. San Francisco was a random going to spot 8. Scorching. You've been on fire with the bats. I think you missed. I don't think you hit last week's bat, but I feel like you've hit like 3 out of the last 5. Scorching. San Francisco Giants on your Seattle claim. Hitting the Luis Matos bat. I feel like that's not horrible, is it? Hitting 15 homers. I mean, it's no catcher from the Seattle Mariners type numbers, but 23 years old, huh? My brother-in-law was born in 2002. He's not so little anymore, but he's young. He's getting up there, close to 6 feet tall. Okay, congrats, Ray. Nice hit, hitting the San Francisco bat. Okay, it's time for our legendary hockey jersey, guys. We have 2 boxes. We're likely going to try to do our second box live. If it fizzles and we can't fill, no big deal. We'll save it for a different day. Just no Big Al's live fill today, so figured we'd try something different. Let's pull this up. Again, HP LE card's coming up next. It's the Elite card, 22 per spot. There's 2 spots left. We'll have to fill it before we go, but we can do that when we get there. Okay, last call on, well, we already had the trade. It was Columbus for New Jersey. So just Nashville's up for sale. If anybody wants the Predators for $12, Nick's got them up for sale. Let's see, it was New Jersey trade and Columbus trade. How do you spell it? Columbus. Nick up here has got the Nashville Predators up for sale for $12 if anybody's interested. Let's figure out what box we're going to roll with, 1 or 2. So we'll roll till we get a 1 or a 2. Should do odd even, but I'm not going to. I'm going to roll a 2 right off the bat. That's a 6. I was going to say 1, but we already rolled a 1, so I figured that'd be different. 1 or 2. 6, there's a 5, doesn't count. Anybody wants Nashville, now's your chance. There's another 5. Nick, I'd buy if I could. Nashville, I don't know who. I could look at the list, but they've always got fun players that we seem to hit. Yossi and Forsberg. I really want a Saros jersey. There we go. I was right. It was a 2. 2. Seem to see Ryan O'Reilly for Nashville all the time too. I've hit several of him over the years. Last call for Nashville. So box 1 going over to the side. We will try to do this one live. If there's interest, we'll do it. If not, no big deal. Box 2 is what we're rolling with. Our box 2 is box 36 of 100. Doesn't look like anyone's snagging the Predators, Nick. So we'll get it rolling here. Series 1, HP Legendary, which is their officially licensed series. Juju on the Squealers helmet. We had Lynn Swan. We had Najee Harris. Antonio Brown. Lots of good guesses. I like it. That game last night was a little crazy. I had a lot of fun watching that, back and forth. Felt bad for Chris Boswell, and then I felt bad for whatever Loop or whatever his name is. It's insane stuff. They kept going back and forth. Zay Flowers, Aaron Rodgers. Zay Flowers, Lamar Jackson. Maybe. You guys remember, was this facing the right way last time? I hate showing the nameplate first. Let's see if I see numbers. I see numbers. Okay, here we go. Good luck, everybody. 3, 2, 1. I feel like I should know who that is. It's East Coast. We got another East Coast jersey. Is this one of the? Yeah, it probably is. Well, I don't know his number. 44, just white and blue, but if you look to the side, you can see a little green right there, which tells us this is a Vancouver Canucks jersey. Vancouver hitting. Is it the Pedersen dude, or is this Bertuzzi? 3, 2, 1. I actually really like this jersey. Is this the same Bertuzzi that's on Chicago? Or is there like Bertuzzi brothers that I don't know about? Bertuzzi. I guess it'll tell me right here. No, that must be like maybe the dad. I swear the other guy's name is Tyler Bertuzzi. This is Todd Bertuzzi. That's a cool jersey. This Bertuzzi's retired. Maybe I'm right then. Is this the dad or uncle or fifth cousin? Vancouver, I don't think was claimed, so it was a random. Why can't I find it? Oh, almost at the very bottom. Vancouver is with Detroit. Jeff S. Jeff S. hasn't joined in a while. Snags Detroit and smacks the Vancouver random. Jeff, nice hit. Uncle, okay. Yeah, this is the Fanatics Premium. So you got the Fanatics Breakaways, which are nice, but the Fanatics Premiums are the next step up with a fight strap made to look like the Adidas. Todd Bertuzzi. I don't know which way he's signing there. I think we've pulled his pucks in the past, and he signed top to bottom like that before as well. His uncle. Nice classic green and blue A patch here for the Vancouver Canucks. Go Google Todd Bertuzzi and Steve Moore. Dirty. Really? Every time I see the kid that plays for Chicago, Tyler Bertuzzi, I'm like, ugh, that kid looks like a hockey player. Got that long hair. He's missing some of his teeth. He seems like he does, like he plays a little dirty too. Maybe not. I don't know if I showed the fight strap, but it's in there. Jeff S. Nice hit on your Detroit claim. Getting Todd Bertuzzi. I don't think I've pulled Bertuzzi on a jersey, so that's cool. Penguins hockey puck. I've got some pucks here in my collection that are just sitting there. Keep it out for pictures. So we'll do it. We'll try tonight. What will happen is we'll do right now the HP Elite card. We'll do Radkey after the card. We'll do Big Al's 4-boxer after that, and then we'll try our first live fill as the hockey claim. After hockey, we'll do another Radkey. We'll do some licensed jerseys. So nice hit, Jeff. Todd Bertuzzi out of the legendary box. Saw it a little bit here. Ended his career, really? Who did it end? Steve Moore or Bertuzzi's career? I'd show the video here, but then it'd probably get taken down. My stream would get taken down. Steve Moore, so Bertuzzi ended his career, huh? Dirty hit. Uh-oh. All right, let's keep it rolling. Nice hit, Jeff. Not a name I've pulled before, so I like that. Also, Jeff, he might not live. I still got those same 5 traders, so if you're interested in trading, you let me know. I think I've got them listed on here. LaFontaine, Sergachev, Zuccarello, Barbashev, Cam York. We'll keep those as traders for these HP boxes until we get back to East Coast. For the hockey East Coast, guys, I've got 10 boxes here. We could have done it today, but I waited. We'll do it on Wednesday. I think the other 10 are coming Thursday, so I think we'll have a pool of 10 to draw from on Wednesday and a pool of 20 to draw from, 18 at that point on the next Monday. So we're getting there, Vlad. We just barely finished the hockey, so it's coming up here soon. Sid Crosby or Yager, yeah, they're a little more expensive, but those are the names to have, that's for sure. Okay, we need 2 spots taken to close the HP card, guys. 2 left. I think there's still 3 or 4 headliner teams there. But beyond that, there's just some great teams. $22, pick a team, you get a second team at random. These are all signed elite cards. I think we pulled our first one that wasn't numbered. The other ones have all been numbered with patches. Teams that are left: Arizona, Atlanta, Baltimore, Carolina, Cincinnati, Houston, Jacksonville, Kansas City, Minnesota, New Orleans, New York Jets, Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, San Francisco, Seattle, Tampa Bay, Tennessee, Washington. So 2 will close us. The Jogger baseball for trade. That's right. You told me about that. I'm sure you've emailed me. I've not checked my Big Al's email. I can look and see if I have any cool Pittsburgh pucks, Thomas, for trade. I don't know what names. I haven't looked at them in a little bit, but I'm sure I've got like a cool reverse retro or something. An extra one. I'll have to look and see. I'll send you some pictures. 2 left in the card. We'll run the randoms. We'll run this. Then we'll go to Racky, then Big L's. Big L still has Houston and the Jets available. $43 per. This is the final pre-fill. Final 6 helmets of the series. 4 here and then 2 from the giveaways, the freebies. You did? Okay. I'll check tonight, tomorrow. So 2 left to close us, and then we're ready to roll. What I should be doing is putting four, 8, 10, 1, 3, 7. Kyle taking Cincy. Thanks, Kyle. So just 1 spot left. Yeah, just this week's a little nuts for me. I should have looked at it before this week. The start of the month's always busy with my job, and then it's coinciding with a hockey game, a Packers playoff game, and building the new series. And my wife's busy from Friday to Sunday, so. Oh, hope I survive. Cincy is Kyle. Okay, 1 spot left to close this, guys. I'm just putting these. I'm not going to run the random on here. I'll do it with the dice, but just so I don't have to keep looking through the stacks. Should have done that a long time ago. Shipping's been horrible. I think there was a 2-day stretch last week that stuff wasn't moving. Stuff's getting delayed to me. I'm sure it's delayed from me to you too, so I'm sorry. I should, and even going into the UPS today, I stood in the line with like 15 people. Usually I'm just in and out. I give them a look, they give me a look to look at the back, grab my own stuff, drop off the other stuff. But when it's all full, I can't just butt in front of people, so I wait in the line like a good guy. Anyways, okay, 1 left in the card, and then we're ready to rock and roll. I'll run randoms, and we'll open this. 22 per, you pick a team, you get a team. This is the level up from the HPLE card. This is the HPLE Elite card. I think there are levels above this too, more expensive, but this one's been fun so far. Lots of big team. I think there's still 2 pitcher headliner teams. There's still several popular teams on top of that, so shipping sucks. I don't mind shipping. I mean, I take a lot of stuff there. I pick up a lot of stuff. It's just waiting in line with all the Amazon returns is horrible. Greg's grabbing Pittsburgh. Thanks, Greg. I appreciate you. That'll close us. Let's get some teams going here. All right. 16 names. Let's go back over here. Okay, 7 times to get our random in the car. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. San Francisco through New Orleans. So yeah, if you're interested in joining the live fill for the hockey jersey, it'll be the same price, $24. We'll do that after our Big Al's box. So coming up here in a few breaks. Whoops, I should share my screen before I paste. Okay, Chris D, you've got the Chargers in San Francisco. SP, you've got Indy, Minnesota. Chris D, Miami and Baltimore. Dave, New England, Seattle, Buffalo, Washington. Brad, you have Rams, Denver, Tampa, Atlanta. Bill S, you have Green Bay and the Jets. Greg, you have Detroit, Jacksonville. Chris R, Dallas and Carolina. Chad, you have Chicago, Tennessee. Scorching, you have Cleveland, Houston, Jonathan R., Vegas and Arizona, Brian, Giants and Kansas City, Kyle, Cincy and Philly, Greg, Pittsburgh and New Orleans. I just read someone's name here, but he's gonna be annoyed that I'm doing this. But Chad, I don't know if you guys saw. I already saw it on Facebook, but then he was talking to me about it today. Chad has had some other things we've shouted out in the past that he's gotten inducted into things. He's getting inducted into the Indiana Sports Hall of Fame. I don't know if it's for this year or if it's next year. He got inducted into the Indiana Sports Hall of Fame. In his class that are going in with him, Dwight Freeney, Dallas Clark, Robert Mathis. I'm forgetting other names. Tyrese Halliburton, Caitlin Clark. So if you guys want to give Chad a little way to go, that's cool. It's very cool. I was going to say it earlier and I totally forgot. But Chad's getting inducted into the Hall of Fame. So we got a Hall of Famer in our midst, which is pretty dang cool. Were those people compared to Chad? What? Never heard of them? Yeah, I know. It's like, oh, I'm going to the Hall of Fame with Dwight Freeney, Dallas Clark, Robert Mathis. Jeff Saturday was the other one. Really cool. Chad does. I don't know if Chad, if you call games, I know you announce a lot of sporting events at big events in Indiana and other stuff, but he's the voice of a lot of things in Indiana, which is really cool. All right, guys, let's get a card here. So, anyways, if you want, you go stop by his page, go look at his post. It's really cool. Let's close. Okay, I have the numbers 1, 3, 4, 7, 8, 10. Let's roll a 10-sider and see if we can get one of those numbers. Here's our 10-sided dice. Yeah, it's very cool. Oh, boy. See, I either hit it off the wall and it rolls off, or I hit it and it spins for 18 hours. This better be the one we need. There it goes. That is a 7, and 7 is the number we have, so that'll work. Odd side, 7. Close the poll. Thank you, and we'll turn the box around. I would have forgot. You guys already know that. So box 7 is what we're rolling with, sitting right here. It's hard to see. I put it on the white spot, which wasn't very smart on most of these. Series 10 box, 93 of 100. Poll, is it close? It's a tie poll, so I got to wait for a second until it becomes untied. There's 32 votes in there. It's tied 31%, 19% on the R2, so I'll wait a second. Let's do this. Let's turn around the helmet, see if anyone got it right. You guys had to decide, is this obvious? Is this a helmet from my collection? Is this one that came in for one of the series? 3, 2, 1. A few of you got it right. He used to have one of my favorite signatures. I still like it. There's some work on it, you know. Juju, Smith, Schuster, Juju. Some of you guys got it right. JSA certified. At his peak, he was very beloved. He's kind of bounced around everywhere. I still like him quite a bit. Who had Juju? Didn't Kyle say Juju on the Squealers? Juju on the Squealers. So Kyle got Juju. Someone else had Juju before Kyle, though. Who was it? Kyle, Juju. It's up there higher. Who was? Steve Albers and Kyle Crowder. You guys got $10 each. I don't know if there was more than that, but you two at least. I'm going to write this down so I don't forget because you might not be live. Steve A. and Kyle C. Hey, we're having a pretty good streak of people, at least one person getting right. Two, you got it right today. This just came in today, and I thought, let's put a Steelers call up there. Why not? Someone different. It's not as obvious. Close poll. It can be closed now as long as it doesn't shift. Where are you guys going? It was ahead. NFC East, NFC South. Okay. If NFC East or NFC South, those two together win the other divisions that are combined, someone will get to pick between Joe Theismann, Devin Hester, or Darrell Reeves. $10 for you two. Polls closed. Let's open box 7. We'll do Racky next, and then Big Al's just has a few spots left. Thanks for the reminder, guys. Okay, box 7. This is box 93 of 100 from Series 10. See if we can pull case headliner, one of the case headliners. You know, I don't really know how it works because I'm sure some of you guys watch a bunch of these, but there's 12 headliners and there's 10 cases. So I would imagine that there's a case out there that has more than one headliner in it, or they save them for solos. I don't know, but it makes me hope that we've got a chance to hit more than one headliner. I think we just hit one from basketball. Here we go. It's almost like I predicted that too. The funny part is it didn't. Well, I won't say anything actually, just in case. I called it. I was calling for it, and I called it. Box 7, which is box 93. Who was it? It was Jonathan that said numbers in the 80s. So I thought 90's high. Maybe we got a chance at this one. Let's see which direction we're going. We're going this way. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, man, I love it. Oh, this one's graded too. Maybe that's why it felt a little different. I don't know. It felt lighter to me, though. And I guess that would make it heavier if it's got a slab around it. So maybe we got some heavier ones left in there. I don't know. Panini Black rookie card. And I'm pretty sure. There's Chris. Chris, before the series even started, because you hit. Well, who'd you hit? You hit the Tatum. And you said, man, I want to go after that Herbie. And hey, Herbie is the one we got. This is number 2 of 15. What a great patch it is. On sticker card, Justin Herbert, Panini Black rookie card, 2020 Panini. Jay Herbo. Wow. What a great hit. Congrats, Chris. Yeah. You willed it into existence. You said it before the series started. Justin Herbert, 3-color patch. I mean, that's the edge of the bolt. That's a cool patch, man. The grade is 10. It's auto 10, so I don't think it's well, you guys know more than me. Authentic auto 10. So I don't know if this is the ones where they grade the auto and not the card. There's a lot of card guys in this group, and I'm not one of them. I used to be, and I've kind of fallen off of that. PSA DNA Authentic Auto 10. It's a cert from PSA. That's a great card. That's not the division you guys were voting for, but it's a great card. I'll leave it out here. So now, almost like I forecalled of saying hopefully we get 2. We end up pulling the headliner. Hopefully we get another headliner. That'd be sweet. Okay. Yes, and also I know it's going to be asked multiple times. I have a few messenger messages. The series did end for the pick'em. I did not make the top 10, and I don't think I even missed any weeks. That was just good old picking by me. We will eventually start drafting for that. It's not gonna happen like within a week, guys. It takes a while to draft. It takes a while for me to just get it going in the first place. First and second, I believe, are the ones that win a full size. I don't know if third gets something. And then we'll do a free draft for 2 helmets because I finished out of the top 10 for the 3rd year in a row, maybe 4th year in a row. So way to go, Alex. More for you guys. We will get that going. I just don't know when. Soon. Not my top priority this weekend at the very least. So, all right, let's keep it going. So that's an AFC West hit. You guys are going NFC East. Okay, it's time for Racky. Let's pull this up. Great hit. Nice hit, Chris. Congrats. And that was the number 1 claim, too. I think you've had them most of the weeks. Maybe not every week, but you've been getting them in the middle range. You got them number 1 today. A week where it mattered, I guess. Okay, Greg, San Francisco and the Giants. Jonathan R., you had Pittsburgh. You sold Bill S. Jacksonville. You also had New England, Vegas, Philadelphia, New Orleans. Greg, you had Denver, Tennessee, Minnesota, and Kansas City. Yes. Jason's already on top of it. This is where you guess a college team, guys. I'll read off who has a chance at getting it right for the next week, but there's like 8 of you. Guess a college team you think this player from Racky was drafted from. Thank you. Where was I? Greg, Minnesota, Kansas City. Brian, Tampa, Arizona. David Elliott, Chicago and the Chargers. Brian, Buffalo, Carolina. David L. Cincy, New York Jets. Tim, you had Dallas and the Rams. You saw Bill S. Houston and Larry A. Atlanta. David, you had Washington and Green Bay. Brad, you had Indy, Cleveland, Baltimore, Miami, and Scorching, you had Detroit and Seattle. This is where you guess your college team is. All right, last week it was Bama. Larry A. did not get the guess right, but he wasn't here the week before. So, Larry, if you're here, you're still alive, and you already guessed. Gotcha. So you have a chance to get to 2. Bill S. did get to 2. So he's got a chance to win a helmet if his guess is right tonight. He already got 2 right. The rest of you are at 1. David L., Jeff G., Obi, Greg, Thomas, Bill B. You guys are all at 1. So, I don't know, spread out the guesses or try to end me and everybody get a bunch of credit. I don't know. A lot of guesses. Let me see if I can see who's guessed. Well, let's get the box number first. It's these boxes. 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, nothing off the bottom row yet, huh? Okay, let's go over here. Let's share this. Let's get a box number first. 1, 2, 7 times. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Box 4. We're just getting out of the whole front row. Box 4. Let me grab that, and then we'll see who's guessing and who's not guessing. Box 4 is far left top. Cut says Rutgers, though. Doesn't Jimmy V in his speech talk about, did he coach Rutgers? And Rutgers football. God, family, and the Green Bay Packers. All right, let's see. Larry A., I got your guess. It was Florida State. Bill S., Oklahoma. David L., is Dave here? Man, I have a hard time seeing these stupid ats. I don't know if I see David's guess. He may not be here. Or I just missed it. Jeff G., are you here with your guess? You were here. I don't see a guess right now, though. I need to keep track of those because if you don't guess, you just move on by way of cowardice. I'm joking. Obi, got your guess, Ohio State. Greg, he was here. Bama, back-to-back get Bama. I like it. Thomas, OSU. Bill B was here earlier, too. Ohio State, some Ohio State guesses. Okay, so I think just David L., Jeff G., and maybe that's it. If you haven't guessed yet, you'll just move on and you'll stay at 1 if that's the case. Okay, we'll get rolling. Next up is Big Al's 4-box. There's just 2 teams left, Houston and the Jets. We will try our very first live fill as a hockey jersey live fill. Same HP. See if we haven't pulled a headliner yet. Sometimes we order in boxes of 3 or 4. They give us something fun. We'll see. If it fills, great. If it doesn't, we'll move on and we'll do rad key live fill after that. And then we'll do some licensed jerseys and maybe a discount full size or something. And then I'll start building the series over this week. Okay, I don't see the other guessers. That's all right. Let's get rolling. I did read teams. I'm almost certain I did. I don't believe we've hit a Santa's bonus box yet either, which means there should be 2 left out of the 8 that have a helmet and a jersey in it. Would love to hit one tonight. If not, I guess more for the final 6. Cut that side, but here's bottom, here's sides. Cut that one open. Iowa. Iowa's got a lot of players too. Well, I should get my guess in. I was going to look at the headliner picture, but I'm not going to do that. Let's see. I'm going to say pulled LSU. I feel like I said Michigan last week. I'm going to stick with Michigan. Michigan. Garbage. Okay, good luck, all. Remember, guessing is on the side. It has nothing to do with winning the helmet. You can win a helmet from me if you get it right a bunch of times in a row. see the team, see the style, see what kind of helmet it is. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. I feel like we had like a drought from this team, and then now we've pulled them in multiple cases in a row, it feels like. It shouldn't be an extra because this one is authentic. I think all the extras come with reps. We've got a Dallas Cowboys Eclipse Authentic. We did pull a Cowboys STS 4.0. I love that helmet. I can't remember who won it, but it was sweet. Who had Dallas? Yeah, it'd be funny if it's Staubach again. We have seen him a few times from Recce. I wouldn't be mad. I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing someone different, but Dallas was claimed and almost always is. That went to Tim Kelly with the Dallas hit. Congrats, Tim. I just saw you win something the other day. I can't remember what it was. Somewhere else. Okay, let's see what you got here. 3, 2, 1. I wouldn't have guessed that. Oh, and I had my chance to do my orange team like always. I always want to guess them. It even went through my brain to guess Tennessee, and I didn't do it. That's going to knock everybody out. I don't think anybody had Tennessee, did you? I almost said Tennessee. Last $3 from Recce has been Staubach. Well, this one's not Staubach. That's funny. I didn't realize it was the last 3. Jason Witten. Fan favorite. People love Witten. I don't blame them. Tight end if we were doing the position today. Beckett certified authentic Eclipse. Jason Witten. What a great hit. I hope that makes it to the right place. Jason Witten. Yeah, that's funny. It was, what was it? The alternate Witten. There was an alternate Witten that got lost in the mail too, and I had to buy another one. I bought them at Blaze to replace it. That was who was that? Sam? It was Sam a while back. They can come to my house. Okay. Never got found. It just got lost in the mail, and I tried to open a case, and they said, I don't remember what happened, but I ended up just buying them a Blaze to replace it because it was like his favorite style, and it got lost, and I couldn't find it again. So I thought, well, if I'm going to buy you something, I'll upgrade it. Anyways, Tim, nice hit. Jason Witten, authentic Eclipse. Great hit there. At the Star in Frisco, they have a mural of him running. I remember that play. Helmet popped off, and then he kept on trucking without his helmet on. That's cool. Tennessee, so unfortunately that was a sweeping loss for everybody. You usually have a Tennessee claim every once in a while, and I'm usually one of them, and I didn't do it. I could have looked really cool there. All right. So, Bill, we usually say we wait to see if you can win a full size when you get a 2. You got stopped at 2, but that means you have 60 credit for getting 2 in a row right, so I'll apply that. 60 credit for Bill. Congrats on getting 2 guesses in a row right. Just didn't get to 3. Everyone else got close there, 2 to get to 2, but Tennessee it was. Okay. In the full size, we have 2 spots left. I'll read off who has who. We'll run it as soon as the last 2 get claimed. Bill B, you have the Arizona-Jacksonville combo. Bill S, Atlanta. Mike, you have Baltimore and Buffalo. Greg, you have Carolina. Bill S, Chicago. Brant, Cincy. Bill S, Cleveland. Zach, Dallas. Brian W, Denver. Greg, you have Detroit and Green Bay. Houston is open. Zach B, you have Indy. Greg, you have Kansas City. Tim, you have Vegas. Bill S, you have the Chargers. Greg, you have the Rams. Tim, Miami. Greg, Minnesota. Brian W, New England. Brad, New Orleans. Nick F, the Giants. Jets are open. Jonathan R, you have Philadelphia. Bill S, you have Pittsburgh. Brad, you have San Francisco and the Seattle-Tennessee combo. Bill B, you have Tampa. And Bill S, you have Washington. So just, I'll type them here. Houston and New York Jets. Last 2 left. Might as well just do 40 each at this point. We would normally do a live fill 3-boxer, but the series is shut down besides doing 2 more tonight. I believe that leaves us with around 70 to 72 in the series after all is said and done. I'll roll over the majority of those, if not all of them. I need to see if anyone's on teams that have left that I don't want there, or I might switch them out anyways. And then we'll rebuild from that. I'll take them both, says Bucks County. Okay. I keep forgetting. That's Mike, right? We're at 121 before these. Are we really that high? Wow. Why did I not think so? Plus, so 127. Yeah, we kind of ran this one down, didn't we? I know I had to add more than normal on this series because a few teams kind of got a little overzealous. Ray, you were just after with Houston. Normally, I would say one at a time, but when they've been sitting forever, I took the 2 spot. Sorry, Ray. I just saw the message go away. The OSU, yeah, my card. Okay, perfect. So let's get rolling here. Let's roll these ones. Let me close. Again, guys, I guess I should show it here before I switch off of it like I did. We're going to try a legendary NHL jersey just like the one we opened, like the one the other week as well. We got one left. It'll be a pick one random one, $24. If it doesn't fill, we'll nix it, but we'll give it a little bit of time. After that, we'll do another Radke live fill. We'll do some licensed jerseys and then maybe Big Al's discount. Yeah, those. Hopefully, you just heard all that, John. We're doing all those live fills. There is no live fill for Big Al's full size. Honestly, we probably should have done less than we did today if we're at 121, but oh well. We'll figure it out. I like to roll over 70. Maybe it's less than that then. 70, 72. Yeah, no problem. We will do live fills, just not Big Al's full size. So there won't be any on Wednesday either. We're going to do a big mixer that's kind of fun with multi-sport, but multiple items, different kinds of brands of items. We'll do a different live fill kind of thing as well, and then hopefully have the series ready for Monday. So, all right, now I can close it. Let's get 4 numbers. And then, of course, we have, so I keep saying 6. We're doing 4 now. We'll do the last 2. We'll go to the Wonka winner and the last team standing winner, which is between Larry and Fred. They'll both be assigned a conference. And then we'll open it, whatever conference it is. Whoever owns the conference wins the last team standing. And then we'll post a new last team standing this weekend for Series 37. Everyone get their guesses in. Okay. 121, he says. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5th one going back in. Well, Packers didn't draw the Monday night game. It's Houston and Pittsburgh, right? I was considering whether I'd do the stream Monday. We'll see. I think I will. I'll have it on my phone or something. If it was Packers game, I would have postponed to Tuesday, Wednesday, or something. But I think that's probably the second least game I want to watch behind the Rams and the Panthers. I want to watch them all. I love all the football games, but there's a few that I didn't want to miss. Chargers, New England's going to be a fun one to watch. Is it Philly, San Francisco? Chicago, Green Bay is fun for me. Also not fun. Okay. Anyway, so we'll probably have a stream Monday. 79 is our first number. I'm talking too much already. 131, 131. 79, 131. 35, 35. And 167, 167. Okay. Let's get those rolling. We'll come back. We'll try a hockey jersey live fill. We used to do HP live fills, but we had different kinds of division, like our own little man-made divisions, which were kind of fun. We did so it was 8 claims. We won't do that. This will be pick one random one, but may see something like that come back in the future. Doing our Iraqi live, we'll do some licensed jerseys, and then we'll call it a night. 79, 131, 35, and 167. is a mess with all the incoming helmets for the next series and stuff. I think I had 4, 8, 16, 20, 24, 28. I think I had 31 come today. All right, let's get rolling. We'll try a legendary NHL jersey after this. I don't have it typed up, but I will really quick here. Let me double check these boxes too. HP. Pick one random one. That'll be 24. All right, I got that type there. Okay, 79, 131, 35, 167. Okay. Good luck, all last claimable spot in this series, but we'll have 37 up next week. 35 is up first. Series 36, 0 Wonka. Something on my shirt looks weird on the camera. Maybe not. Oh, it's over here. Oh, I'm dense. I can't find it, so whatever it is, it's going to stay there. Hey. Me likey. Although I thought I had this on a different style. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Green Bay. And there is a little subtle hint because it's got the squished G. It's got the skinnier G on there. Green Bay. Who had the Packers? Green Bay was Greg E. hitting the Packers. I said 0 Wonka on that one. Replica. Skinny G is the old school style. I could have sworn I put these guys in on a different style. Maybe we already hit that a series or two back. I'm losing my marbles. Jerry Kramer, which I love Jerry Kramer autographs. I know Brad does too. And I don't blame him. Hall of Fame 2018. Pen's a little wiggly there for him, a little older. And then Dave Robinson, Hall of Fame 2013. Dual sign Hall of Famers for the Packers. I swear we had him on a rave. Maybe I already pulled it. Kind of confusing me, but I think I'm stuck in a few series back. NFC North, you guys did not do NFC North. It's all right still. Oh, I didn't do the NFC. Hey, you did do NFC East, the Cowboys, right? Wasn't that the division you guys picked? Yeah. All right, you're tied. 1-1-1. One-way tie. Nice hit, Greg. Congrats. Jerry Kramer, Dave Robinson, a couple Hall of Famers. Old school. Okay, 79. Series 36. 9 points. 9-pointer. I thought we'd already pulled all the 9-pointers. No, I guess we've only pulled one 9-pointer. Oh, boy. This could shake it up. Okay, 79, Series 36, 9 points. I guess nobody is within 9 points of the total. I think the next closest is 11, so this one can't really loft into first. This could pad your stats, Bill, if this is you. But 9's a big number. Okay. Oh, this is one. See, like if I had smaller, like a smaller series, and I could have stuff that I want to come out faster, this would have been one that I would have wanted to come out faster. Because I remember buying it thinking, I'd never seen this dude. Let's see if you guys can guess what this is. I thought it was pretty cool. Let me go back to the right page. Although I'll have to go back and fill out 9 points. 3, 2, 1. See if you guys can figure out Tell me, I bet it's probably not that hard, but as far as pulling guys, I want to say this is the first time I've ever had this guy in a series. So I was really pumped when I bought it, but that was a while back. It's been sitting in the series. Mark says Waters, Ricky Waters, Philly. Jonathan R. with Philly. I want to say you were in the running, but obviously not enough to get you in the first place. Jonathan R. 9 points. 3, 2, 1. Those are great guesses. Waters and T.O. Ricky Waters is kind of in the same breath. I think I've seen a Ricky Waters San Francisco item in the past. T.O. is a lot harder to find on Philly, which I don't know why that is. Maybe people hold on to him. I've seen him on Dallas and San Francisco. Philly's hard. Maybe he doesn't sign for Philly for some reason. I know that he won't, or Donovan McNabb won't sign an item that the other person signed. So one of them has beef with the other, or they both have beef with each other, and they won't dual sign anything. McNabb and T.O. I don't know what it is. Does anybody know who that is? Number 36. I mean, you can kind of see it. BW. Oh, this was such a cool helmet for, obviously Philly fans. T.O. has a signing coming out. Let's see if he stays or what. Yeah, I saw that he was due for a signing, and that's the first thing I thought of. Sometimes he walks in and doesn't sign a single thing and then leaves. What do we expect? Mike says Westbrook. That's correct. Bryant Westbrook. Number 36. Eagles fan favorite. Just have never seen him sign. When I saw it, I thought that's fun. Nice hit, Johnson. Let me trying to think. I did update it today, Jonathan. You had 12. Have thrust you from 4th place into 2nd place. Leapfrogging Greg and Zach. And look, Zach's even saying congrats. He won't do inscriptions. I think he has before, but yeah, he's just kind of a drama queen. So, and they'll set it all up, and then he'll show up and say, "I'm not going to do it," and then walks out, which is kind of, makes his stuff harder to get, but it's kind of lame, Not Westbrook, T.O. obviously we're talking about. Westbrook. Okay, got your points in there. So 21 points. Sheesh. Okay, next up. 131. I said, I've been waiting for that helmet to come out. I just forgot it was in there. 131, Series 36. 0 Wonka. Only one more helmet chance to get Wonka points. Oh, cool. Another East. That is. You guys are on top. See, I'm not paying attention. I get too caught up in talking about guys and how often they sign and don't sign. That is an NFC East. You're correct. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. I guess I read a lot of football stuff, but it seems like, I guess not yet, but I'll always pull someone during the night where I'm like, hey, I just saw an article about him, or I read an article about this guy, or I saw a stat about this player. We've got a slate for the Buffalo Bills. I said that was 0 Wonka, right? Who had Buffalo? That's AFC East. It is now 1-1-1-2. You guys are the 2. Buffalo was Mike R. Buffalo. Ed Reed, wrong team. But I get the idea. Bills slate, unless I said the wrong team. I just read today that this dude is the regular season rushing champ, right? How close did Derrick Henry come? I want to say he had a shot yesterday. He fall like 50 yards short, 40 yards short. That's James Cook, regular season rushing leader. I want to say he had 15 or 1,600 or something like that. Just saw that today. I didn't even know that he was up there, if I'm being honest. I mean, I knew he was up there, but I didn't think he was in contention with the title. 30 yards. I knew it was, I think he needed like 160 or 150, and I knew he had over 100. So, James Cook. Mike, nice hit. Bills slate. Okay, final from this 4-boxer. Good luck, all. We will try, like I said, we're going to try a HP Legendary NHL jersey. They're all licensed, either Fanatics Premium, Adidas, Reebok. I don't know if there's that many Fanatics breakaways in there, but there's probably a few. They couldn't get that barrel sack was kind of gave it up, didn't he? I mean, Garrett, can't take it away from Garrett, but that kind of gave it up. 167, Series 36, just like Strahan got it. All the memes that came out saying Mark Gastineau was going to show up at the door of Joe Burrow's door like he did to Brett Favre. Yeah, just like the Favre sack. Have you guys seen that video where Mark Gastineau goes and confronts Brett Favre at a signing, and he's like getting up in his face? It's like, dude, leave me alone. 1 point. Yeah, the first ever Bears 4,000. It was like 60 yards. You know, you guys know I don't like Caleb Williams. I don't like the Bears. Caleb Williams even more so because I'm a Ute fan, and he had the whole F Utah on his little pretty fingernails when he played for USC, and I don't like USC. But you got to give it to him, man. He makes some pretty dumb plays, but he makes way more good plays. He does some stuff that's very athletic. I think they're going to be in good hands for a while as long as he keeps progressing. He's a great quarterback. Good grief, man. I swear. 3, 2, 1. What even made me talk about? Oh, you said Caleb Williams first. I was going to say, if I said it first again, people are going to talking about the Bears and what do we pull? Ooh, this one's got a blue visor, which I like. Chicago Bears. We're talking about them and the Packers. Got a date with them on Saturday night. Only the third time we've played the Bears in the playoffs. I saw they were talking about it, and I was thinking about it anyways. But 2010, when we beat them in the NFC Championship game, then like 1930 something, and then this one. It's crazy. So that should be fun in Chicago. The last one was in Chicago too. That's when BJ Raji took one to the house call. Chicago Bears amp. Who has Chicago? Bill S. Bill getting the 1-pointer. That's fitting. That gets Bill the Wonka point win for this series. I deleted Bears too. Did you? Yeah. Hit the nice Westbrook. This one went fast, guys. There's a lot of sad faces. I'm sorry. I don't obviously just got to claim fast and hope for the best, but sometimes they're a little more crowded. 3, 2, 1. Hey, Helmet Brothers. I know Bill and I probably have 20 different helmets that make us Helmet Brothers. The same helmet, same team, same player. But there's another one. I traded Jonathan a while back for a Bears amp, I'm pretty sure. This is going to Bill. Bill, nice hit. Brian Urlacher, Hall of Fame 2018. Didn't we pull another 2018 Hall of Famer? Jerry Kramer. Did Kramer and Urlacher go in the same year? Number 54 on the amp. That's great. Beckett certified. And that's NFC North. So you guys are tied 2-2-1-1. All right, guys, let's do a little recap. There will be 2 more helmets, but they're already for freebies for later on. So Big Al's final 4 pre-filled. Jerry Kramer, Dave Robinson, dual sign. Brian Westbrook, first time we've had him in the series. That's almost 5,000 helmets. James Cook and Brian Urlacher. Let's try a HP Legendary box. Uh-oh, a little early. Sorry. Get your claims in. That's sorry. I'm a little talky today. That's my bad. Okay, let's see where we're at here. At some point, we might bring back the custom divisions and make it a division claim where there's 4 teams per. we'll see. I mean, maybe we'll add some kind of hockey live fill to the slate, but not yet. Okay, let me fill this out. He's 6, 7, 8 away, somewhere in that range, halfway. Sometimes it's more than it looks like. Okay, spot 1, I've got Larry V with Washington. Spot 2 is Boston for Jason. Spot 3 is Detroit for Ray. We put Scorching. We all know he is Scorching. Spot 4 is Montreal for Joseph. Spot 5, Calgary for Brian. Spot 6, Philly for Jonathan R. Spot 7, Washington's gone. Joseph, Bruins are gone as well. Ducks is spot 7, Anaheim for Larry A. Spot 8 is Pittsburgh for Brian. We're getting there. Pittsburgh. Spot 9 is Winnipeg for Joseph. Is that 9 or am I going? Nope, that's right. Spot 10 is Chicago for Larry V. Spot 11 is Vegas for Bill. Spot 12 is the New York Rangers for Elliot. Okay, we're 4 away, so not bad. I think we'll probably do this one, guys. Reminder, after this, we'll do another Radke box, a live fill Radke, and we'll do some licensed jerseys for my series. Pick your player style. We added 3 names, right? We added Trevor Zegras for the Ducks. We added Kevin Durant for the Suns, and we added Alec Boehm for the Phillies. So all non-football additions. I don't think we hit football on Saturday, though. I try to semi-match what comes out, but it doesn't always work that way. Okay, 4 away, and then we'll run this last box. We don't have to random because it's our final box we have here. I'll probably get some more just for fun down the road. But Wednesday, we're going to start our East Coast, so. Brian, take a Minnesota. Three away. I probably could show a picture. Sorry, guys. I know that most of you have seen the claim post, but let me just show it really quick here. Florida for Jonathan. 2 away. Let me just pull up the claim post here, the picture. Share this tab, please. Where is it? It's not up, it's down. Okay, there's 10 headliners. One of them is locked. I'll show you in a second here. McKinnon, Price, Lafleur, Sebastian Aho, Ovechkin, Hellebuck, Solani, Tuukka Rask, Matthew Tkachuk, and then Gretzky. This looks like it's a Mitchell and Ness, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't think it's a CCM. I think it's a Mitchell and Ness. This is a walk random, so this would not go to Edmonton. If it hits, it'll be random to everybody. We'll just put all 32 teams into the mixer and go from there. Those are the headliner pitchers, but there's a ton of names on this list, so 100 names to be exact. Just figured we'd show that. I think there was at least one team on that list that hadn't been claimed. And it doesn't matter. Let me get that as a random. I know. So 2 left to close us here, and then we're ready to rock and roll. We'll go to Radke next. Man, I'd love to hit one with a jersey tonight. 7 left. 2 of those 7 have an extra item in it. Santa's bonus. I'm going to grab a water really fast, guys, while we're waiting for the last 2 to claim up. That's that is gone. You guys remember how I was complaining about the baby waters? I told my wife to buy me a couple big waters How many ounces is this thing? 50.7 ounces. Is that really 50 ounces? Holy moly. All right. I got 3 of those in there. My kids aren't going to steal my water this time. They can't even pick that thing up. 2 left. Sorry, I'm not trying to make water noises. That's annoying. There's Christian. What's Christian doing hanging around during the live fills? Looks like 4 Busch Lights. 50 ounces. That's a big boy water. Waffle board, claiming Colorado. I once again, I got distracted yesterday. Had an absolute panic, got back to like the last 5 names that were left. One of them was my target, so I grabbed the one and then I closed my eyes for the stream. So, and I even looked like 10 minutes before and said, all right, I got the bids ready to go. I don't like bidding beforehand, but I need to do that just so it reminds me. Okay, 1 spot left. And then we're ready to roll with some randoms. Teams are left. The Arizona-Utah combo. We'll likely see Arizona and or Utah going forward in any product, so they'll just be a combined spot. Just like trying to think of a good example that the Minnesota North Stars would go to the Dallas Stars, right? So that kind of stuff. Buffalo, Carolina, Columbus, Dallas, Edmonton, Los Angeles, Nashville, New Jersey, New York Islanders, Ottawa, San Jose, Seattle, St. Louis, Tampa, Toronto, and Vancouver. I was taking Van before I saw it was available, so I can fill it right now. Okay. You got it. Colorado is still sitting there for you. Nathan McKinnon screaming your name. Best player in hockey right now. I mean, at least he's up there with... Isn't he playing better than McDavid this year? I mean, Colorado is playing fantastic, but can you say right now that McDavid is playing better? Did you? Yeah, that's fun. It's the opposite of fun. Okay, 1 spot left, guys, and then we'll come back and do Racky right after this. I figured it'd be better to do this and then Racky next, so we're not just doing helmet, jersey, that kind of thing. Maybe I was wrong on that line of thought, though. 1 spot left. Mm-hmm. And then I'm hoping for a Santa gift Racky box. I want to pull a nice jersey. The 2 jerseys we had last case were both awesome, so I'm hoping for more of that. Let's do this, guys. I'm going to run the random, and we're going to sell random 16 and 17 for $12 a piece, just so we're not sitting around waiting for this last claim. If someone wants to claim now, they can, but let's run 17 randoms. The first 15 will go to the 15 claims, and then spots 16 and 17 on the 7th row will be $12 solos, just so we can move through this, or at least attempt to. So let's do that. Let's close it and run some randoms. Oops, I hit it, but it's frozen. Did it go? Yes, it did. 2, 3. Remember, on spot 7, both 16 and 17 will be available. I'll read them off for you. 4, you have to claim 1 at a time in the chat. 5, 6, and 7. Our solos are Edmonton and Los Angeles. Some fun ones there. Edmonton, Los Angeles are $12 solos for this one boxer. It's about to write 12, but I think they both got claims. So Dustin in Los Angeles is Larry A. Jason just behind. So Dustin, I've got you with Edmonton for 12. I'm going to do this so I don't forget later. Larry A, you've got the LA Kings for 12. San Jose is for sale from Jason. Did I read off? Oh, I probably did it, so I couldn't have. Larry V, you have Washington, Columbus, Jason, Boston, and San Jose. The Sharks are available for $12. Scorching, Detroit and Nashville. Joseph K., Montreal, Vancouver. Brian W., Calgary and the Islanders. Jonathan R., Philadelphia, New Jersey. Larry A., Anaheim, Buffalo. Brian W., Pittsburgh, Tampa Bay. Joseph K., Winnipeg, Seattle. Larry V., Chicago and the Arizona-Utah combo. Bill S., you have Vegas and Ottawa. Elliot, Rangers and Dallas. Brian, you have Minnesota and St. Louis. Jonathan R., Florida, Toronto. Christian over at Waffle Board, you have Colorado, Carolina. You got the one last headliner guy that's sitting out there. Dustin claiming Edmonton and Larry A. claiming Los Angeles. Buffalo for Columbus is a trade offer. Larry V., you had Columbus if you want to trade for Buffalo. Larry A. would like Columbus. Sorry, that's confusing me. Hopefully I'm doing that right. Sure, okay. Columbus and Buffalo. Thanks, Larry. Thanks, Larry. Thanks, Larry's. Okay. Last call for San Jose. If anybody's interested in buying or trading for them, they're $12. Otherwise, we're going to roll with this last box. Radke will happen right after this, guys. It'll be our last Radke of the night, and then we'll do some licensed Big Al's jerseys. Maybe end on that. Well, we have to do our freebies later, but we'll either end on that or we'll do a discount box, one of the two. Quack, quack. They got to hit for you eventually, right? It's a new year. It's a new you, Larry. It's a new time for the quack, quack. Although I don't think Timu's in the next series. I want to say there's a different duck that's in it, though. Where did I put the thing? Where did I put you? List. Anaheim duck. Troy Terry is a new duck, which I love. I hit a Troy Terry from Christian. What other duck? Radko Gudas is in there. I'd love to see Gudas hit. I think those are the two ducks this series. But Troy Terry's a fun. I hope it's the orange jersey. Okay. Don't see San Jose moving, so we're going to roll our final Series 1. I'll probably grab some more. I don't know if it's still Series 1 or not, but I'll probably grab some more just so we can have some for fun on the side. This is our box 1. This is box 30 of 100 from Series 1. 30 of 100. And then let me copy and paste this so we're good on the Radke coming up next. What am I doing? Am I deleting it? There it is. Deleted the arrow on the R down there. Okay, good luck all. I'd love to see a big name here. I've loved the two jerseys we pulled so far. Askarov and whatever it was today. Bertuzzi. Both fun names. See if we can get a headliner one here, huh? I think we're probably good. Both of them had numbers up, so I think we can just trust that. Here we go. Good luck, all. Thanks for joining the live fill. We don't do this every time, but no Big Al tonight, so I figured let's go for it. 3, 2, 1. We talked about it enough. Good grief. That's a fun one, too. That's not a name I've seen, at least not with East Coast. I've seen it elsewhere. That's a Fanatic certified. Oh, man. Christian says, quack, quack. Hey, I said new year, new you. I just didn't think it'd be that quick. To be honest with you, I thought it would be, I thought it might be a while again, just judging by your luck with the Ducks. And Jonathan says, of course, he's had them the last two pre-fills. Jonathan does not have the best luck with hockey. He's had Askarov for an entire East Coast series, and then he comes out the very first one. John Gibson, goalie. I had him on my fantasy team, and then I dropped him. I'm sure someone else picked him up. I could use him because Olmark's out for whatever reason. Adidas Pro, nice hit. I hit a Gibson once when I first started collecting, and someone else wanted to trade, and I don't even remember what I traded for him, but I wish I would have kept it because I like goalies. Of course, it's a Duck now, we're saying. Yep. John Gibson, goaltender for the Ducks. Adidas Pro. Fight strap here. Nice hit, Larry. Congrats. That's cool. Sorry to everyone else. the one with a little bit of orange on it and gold, and kind of a thicker jersey. It doesn't fold as well with those big patches, but that makes it cool. Okay, congrats, Larry. John Gibson. Let's do a Radke live fill now, since I know we've been waiting for that. Sorry to make you guys wait. Figured we'd do something in between there, and we did. Duck jersey with a duck on it. That one's a little harder. They're out there, obviously. There's a lot of different styles from every team. I told you I bought a new Temu for the PC, and it's like it was kind of an older Mitchell and Ness with the Mighty Duck on. It's cool. I'll have to show you a picture of it, Larry. Not coming out of my PC though. I'll tell you that much. I used some. I asked for some gift cards from Fanatics, and I got some for Christmas. Got like one, so I used part of that, and then I bought the rest. Okay, let's top chat it, live chat it. You guys do the same order I do. I know there's a lot of claims right at the start, so just so there's no confusion on whether you got the team or not. If you refresh it, it'll show you what I see. Jason T, I've got you with San Francisco. Greg just behind on San Francisco. Number 2 is Pittsburgh for Jonathan. Number 3, San Francisco's gone. Buffalo is number 3, and that was Brian. Number 4, I just saw Detroit for Scorching. Ray, I don't know what it is. You're a whisperer for the Bats lately. Cincy, sorry if I ruined that. I don't know if you were watching earlier. I may have ruined that. 5, Cincy for Kyle. 6, New England. Kyle, how do you feel? I saw Zach Taylor was not happy about the Browns taking time and the refs giving them time to cart them off the field and waste time when they're trying to go hurry up. I kind of agree a little bit, but I don't know. Denver with a random up, number 7 for Nick. In hindsight, it sounds like sort of loser, but I'd probably say the same thing. Number 8 is Minnesota for Greg. Number 9, I'll do the one-letter rule. Are you trying to do Cleveland, Larry? Was that what CKE is? I mean, it's right next to the L, so I would assume you're going Cleveland on that. Yes, okay. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt on the one-letter rule there. 8, 9 is Cleveland for Larry A. New England got claimed, John. Sorry, they're gone. Denver's gone, Greg. Cleveland's gone, Ray. Pittsburgh's gone, Greg. Sorry, guys. Tampa Bay is the next claim for 10, and that is Brian. Number 11 is Baltimore for Mike. Number 12 is Green Bay for Bill. Number 13 is Atlanta. There's a random up there, too. Atlanta is Greg. And what was the random up? Was Jason's? Where are you at, Jason? San Francisco. So this is the second random. Yes, I'm a bat magnet. I don't know what it is. The bats just keep falling. Better than nothing, right? 14, Kansas City for Leland. See, every time Leland joins and it's frigid over here, I just think of him sitting somewhere warm the way it's supposed to be. 15 is Giants for John. Can't believe that he wasn't fired today. Yeah, is he safe? Me and Greg were talking earlier about coaches that are getting fired, and he was saying he looked like he's safe. Is Zach Taylor safe from getting fired? Random up for the Giants. Okay, there's 1 spot left and 3 randoms available, guys. $18 randoms for those. I don't think I missed any, but I'll double check. They said he'll be back next year, 100% safe. All right. I saw Atlanta, Vegas. Was it Indy? One other team, maybe. Dustin taking the Rams. Thanks, Dustin. So that closes us. There are just 3 randoms available. So I'll wait a second here to see if anyone wants to claim. We had Nick with a random up, then Jason put his up, then John had his up on his last one there. There goes my kids coming home. They're back to school, back to dance, back to whatever else they're doing. I bet they're exhausting. Should be fired. Heard maybe Dion going to Cleveland. That'd be kind of crazy. The coach's son. That's weird. I don't think that would end well. Atlanta, Arizona, Cleveland, Vegas. It wasn't Indy. Atlanta, Arizona, Cleveland, and Vegas. Okay. I saw Pete Carroll was out. Elliot's going to grab Nick's random. Okay, there's 2 left. For those hanging out, waiting for jerseys, that's up next. We're going to do licensed jersey series. Reminder, we had 3 new additions from the normal pool. Trevor Zegras, Kevin Durant, and Alec Boehm. So Phillies, Suns, and Ducks of all teams. Ducks were added today. And a bunch of names that are recent and some that are not so recent. That'll be our final fill today. And then we're going to do, we'll figure out who owns the AFC and the NFC between Larry and Fred. Larry, you were the first to guess box, so I'm just going to have you in slot 1. We'll randomize them. You'll get whoever gets the first spot. And then we had 9 and a 1. Oh, I didn't do Bill's last one. Who was it? Brian Urlacher. So essentially, he'd have 25, and Jonathan, you'd have, I already did it, 21. Zach and Greg, you guys tie for 3rd, which is normally a free jersey spot. I'm going to just be nice and give it to you both. So Bill will take the series and get the full size. You can choose later, Bill. We'll just do your helmet second after the last team standing. Jonathan, you get a free $32 Big Al's live fill. You can use it on Wednesday if you want. Not Wednesday, I guess. You can use it for tonight. You can use whatever. We're not doing one tonight, but you get what I'm saying. Zach and Greg, you guys both get a free $30. I'm not going to make you rock, paper, scissors. You guys both get a free $30 jersey spot. So, and then Bill B, 1 short, Brad a couple short, Jesse, Brady, Nate down below. But that was actually a close running. You can also, Bill, pick between one of the 4 that are set aside, or you can just do a random draw. You know the spiel. Not your first time winner, Wonka. Okay, last call on any randoms. I had Elliot grabbing 1. Jason has 1. John has 1. If not, we'll see who you guys get, and you can sell them if you want to, or keep them if you want to. I also stopped doing this. We were at 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it just the NFC North one? Yeah, it is. You guys are tied. 1, 1, 2, 2. Getting close here. Okay, let's run these randoms. Copy. Okay, 7 times. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Arizona on top, New York Jets on bottom. Okay, Jason, just so you know, if you got Arizona, if you want to sell them, let me know. And then John, you had Chicago. If you want to sell them, let me know. Jason, you have San Francisco, Arizona. Jonathan R. Pittsburgh and the Chargers. Brian W. Buffalo, Tennessee. Scorching Detroit, Vegas. Kyle, Cincy and New Orleans. Bill S. New England and Carolina. Nick F. You have Denver. You sold Elliott the Colts. Greg, you have Minnesota and Jacksonville. Larry A. Cleveland and Seattle. Brian W. Tampa Bay, Philadelphia. Mike, you have Baltimore and Miami. Bill S. Green Bay, Dallas. Greg, Atlanta, Houston. Leland, Kansas City, Washington. John, you have the Giants in Chicago. And Dustin, you have the Rams and the New York Jets. Arizona's up for sell or trade. And John says Chicago's up too. So both those teams, Arizona and Chicago. If anyone's interested in trading for or buying, let me know and we'll put your name down there. I'm going to grab a box number, though, while we're sitting here. We already did 4, so these are our remaining. Come on. whatever you call it. Bonus box. Seattle for Chicago is a trade offer. If you're looking to trade, if you're only looking to sell, let us know. Seven times to get our box number. It just feels like it's going to be 5 or 6. We just keep getting lower numbers every time. Or that I just reverse psychology it. I did. 11. 7 times. 7, 11. 11 is the box number. Stop sharing. Come back over here. Well, I'll give you guys a second to keep talking trade. So last call on Arizona and Chicago. And if you want to do the trade, he says sure. Okay, Seattle for Chicago. Ooh. Arizona is the last team up. Well, I'm grabbing box 11, and I'm going to copy paste the licensed jersey series, which is what we do at the end of the stream normally, unless we do some more Big L's, but there are none tonight. So. Down here. Reorganizing them. 9 will go. 5, 8, 9, 10, 6, 12. I'll fix it later. I'll fix it later. Phil Miles Garrett. It's been a little bit. I can see that. Copy, paste. Already got it. Okay, let's roll. Box 11 from Radke. I actually don't know what the January theme is yet. We won't know until, I'll ask them soon, but we've got boxes for today, Wednesday, and the next week and next Wednesday, so we won't start January series till halfway through the month. Been forever for New England. It has been a long time for New England, too. Santa box. I'm hoping for Santa. Well, I kept saying, it's been forever for Dallas. That was maybe like a month or two ago, and then I feel like we've just rattled off Dallas a bunch. So there's little waves. I mean, there's not really trends, which is nice. Okay. There we go. Jeez, I don't see a Santa sticker. I like the style. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hard to see. That's a 4.0. You can kind of see the outline of the team. No Santa box. I really like these helmets. Really like the 4.0s. Every time we pull this team for Radke, I always think Barry too, Thomas. Could it be? It could be a bunch of other guys too. Who had Detroit? It was claimed at the top. Scorching. Ray taking the Lions. Hitting a Lions 4.0. Amon-Ra. I can see Amon-Ra too, which I wouldn't mind. Don't like him. He's a great player. 3, 2, 1. You called that one, Jonathan. I thought for sure it was going to be Barry. I'm not going to lie. I do like Amon-Ra's signature. Some of you guys, Jonathan included, remember when he was a common hit for Gold Rush on USC, and everyone's like, another Amon-Ra. And you just never knew if he's going to turn out. We'd have that happen with other people. Trayvon Henderson ended up being a beast, too. I've got the 411 on new signings. Do you? Amon-Ra on the STS 4.0. I mean, you have to assume that it's someone that's signing now when it's a 4.0, so that eliminates a little bit. Selling secrets for $19.99. Ray, nice hit. St. Brown on the Lions on a 4.0. That's cool. All right, let's do a licensed jersey two-boxer here, guys, to end the night. The one time it's black and gold and I have New Orleans, it's not a Saint. Did you have New Orleans? It probably looked like that too. That's why I wait from saying the team when it's double bagged, because it looks like it could be anyone when you're on a small screen. So sorry, I know. And we've been pulling some Saints lately too. We pulled a couple Breeze, so I bet your sense is heightened up there for a second. Okay, where are we at? Greg starting us with McAfee. If I can find him. I'm slowing down, guys. You know, my brain's going slower. Just need to make it through this week somehow. I can do it. Greg McAfee. Did you tell my enthusiasm? I got Bill with Ken Griffey Jr. I've got Jason with Kane with some randoms of it. If anybody wants randoms, let them know. They're $10 a piece, unseen. Patrick, where are you, Patrick? There it is. Got a Pat claimed and a Patrick claimed. Kane, Bird with some randoms for sale. Larry Bird. See, I'm looking at the wrong sport. Mark with some randoms. SGA for Zach. Zach, were you here when I was saying you get a free jersey spot? You and Greg both get a free jersey spot. So just don't send for one of them. SGA Frazier for Craig. Spot 7 is Frank. Larry V. Tatum, spot 8. Jason Tatum. So when at my house, there's too many footsteps for it to be just my family. Now I get all interested. Whoa, there's lots of people. Who the freak is that? A bunch of blonde chicks in my house. Get out of my house, double woman. 8, Jason Tatum, sorry. We get distracted. Number 9 was Stamkos for Brian. Number 10 is Dan Marino. Dan the Man Marino for Greg. Number 11 is Ellie De La Cruz for Mark. Number 12, Kane's gone. Yunt is number 12 for Bill S. Let's make sure I have 12. 9 plus 3 is 12. Kurt Warner, number 13 for Greg. 14 is Chucky. I paid Chucky to do our dang draft order, and he screwed it up. What do I expect? Fuhr for Larry. I love that Fuhr jersey. Where is it? Fedorov, Sergey. Number 16 for Scorching. Okay, not Scotching. Had to step away. I think it's fine to celebrate. Garrett Taylor just sounds like a crybaby. Yeah. He's the kick rocks. I get it. It's like, I mean, it's an all-time record, but also like football's different in the fact where you're trying to go hurry up and stuff. I don't know. Trying to help Barry Sanders is on my wish list too. Both fun names. The wife didn't tell you the whole dance studio. Yeah, that happens all the time. I'll like walk upstairs, scratching my butt, and I'm like, oh, hey. No, they didn't go there tonight unless they already went. But someone was in my house doing something. Now they're gone. Probably part of her dance team picking up costumes or something. Okay, we're 4 spots away, guys. 4 away. I'm going to show pictures just so we're all aware of what's going on here. Make that 3 spots away. Chris taking Mikko Rantanen. Thanks, Chris. On the Stars jersey. 3 away. Okay, some of the name. I'll just name off players that have not been claimed yet. Kevin Durant, Rasmus Dahlin. Did McKinnon get claimed? I don't know if he did. Maybe. Alshon Jeffrey, Dominique Wilkins, Vince Carter, both gone. Trevor Zegras on a Ducks jersey. There's a Duck. Bowers and Bohm, Gensel and Dawson, Matsui and Sorokin, Keller and McGrady, Eddie George on the OSU jersey, Gone and Gone, Laporta, Giannis and O'Neal Cruz, Cole Caulfield, Adam Fox and Adebayo, Dominic Hasek and Lawrence Taylor, Josh Jacobs, Andrew McCutchen, both gone. Donovan Mitchell and Sam Reinhart, John Tavares, JSN and Nico Collins, Richard Seymour, Justin Herbert and Chris Webber, Matt Boldy and Rod Woodson, Ron Hextall, David Robinson, Jim Rice, Mike Evans, Max Crosby, Jeff Bagwell, Karl Malone and Jerome Bettis, Jordan Love, Chris Paul, Paul Coffey, and that's it. So 3 away. OSU, not LSU. I might be tired, but I'm not that tired. OSU. Ohio. Miko. Number 17 for Chris. Eric taking Jeff Bagwell. Love that Astros Nike. I guess we've seen it twice with Nolan Ryan, but Bagwell's the only one that's left in there now from that style. Okay, 2 away, guys, and then we're ready to rock and roll. We'll do our freebies. See if you guys, I didn't even pay attention. Oh, no, NFC North taking off. All we're missing is the Vikings now. So you guys are down by 1. If you guys could have got that one, you probably would have won no matter what. You got to hope for something to come out of this now. Son of a biscuit. Hextall. One spot away to close this one. I keep putting my hands on the wrong spot of the keyboard. Guys, we normally do a playoff challenge, with the lineups. Is anyone waiting around for that to happen? I could get it set up. It's a busy week. I could try to set something up, where you can purchase a spot to get in. You can purchase more than one if you want, but then however many spots we get generates how many people win helmets. Do you guys remember that? Or you pick a fantasy football lineup for the weekend. Do we want to do that again, or what's everyone's thoughts? I just remember that today thinking, oh man, we usually do that for the playoffs for every week. And I haven't really thought about it yet besides that. So if there's people that want to do it, I'll try to get it set up. It's fun. $50 an entry, and then got a chance to win some helmets. It would just come out of Series 37. Like a random helmet, not like a set-aside pick tier like we do for a season-long one, but the week-long ones would just be a Series 37 helmet. Maybe I'll put it up for discussion or something. One spot closes us. Jason wants to grab the Eddie George LSU Tigers jersey. Sitting there waiting for him. No one grabbed any randoms unseen. You can still do so. Jason and Mark have some up. If not, you guys can try to sell them once you see who they are. What's the rule with water? You're supposed to drink your weight in ounces or something like that. Obviously, I don't weigh 50 pounds, that's for sure. Brian closing us with Giannis. Thanks, Brian. Good luck to you. Are you supposed to drink your body weight in ounces, or is that is there a multiplier? Okay, so reminder, Greg, Zach, you guys each get a free spot on this one. We can play it now. You can do it later. It doesn't matter. But the series is officially over besides the freebies. So you're welcome to use it on this one. There's 20 spots, which means we're going to have 44 randoms, which means 4 will be solos on the last roll for $10 a piece. Let's do that now. Final 4 on the last roll can be claimed for $10 a piece. You just have to do it one at a time, and you have to beat others to it. And they have to be legible, readable. I would turn into a fish of his body weight. I swear it's like something like that. There's got to be someone in the room that's healthy. 4, 5, 6, and number 7. Our solos are Justin Herbert, David Robinson, Oneil Cruz, and Richard Seymour. Seymour Butts. Richard Seymour. Copy. Paste. Copy. Paste. Okay, I've got Herbert for Zach, just a little ahead of Greg. And Eric. Seymour for Greg. David Robinson for Zach. And Oneil Cruz going to Bill S. Okay. Thanks, guys. Let's see who has what. And if anyone has any discounts, then you guys are welcome to try to sell or trade. Is Adam Fox for sale, Eric? Nick is asking. Right here. If you want to sell for 10, let him know. Greg, you have McAfee, Soroka, and Josh Jacobs. Bill S., you have Griffey, Adebayo, and JSN. Jason T., you have Patty Kane, Mike Evans, and Matthew Boldy. Mark M., you have Larry Bird, Rasmus Dahlin, and Alec Bohm. Zach B., SGA, John Tavares, and Nico Collins. Craig, Walt Frazier, McCutcheon, and Kevin Durant. Larry V., you have Frank Thomas, Chris Paul, Sam Reinhart. Bill S., Tatum, Caulfield, and Zegras. Brian W., you have Stammer, Keller, and Gensel. That is a $3 off spot for Brian. Greg, Marino, Wilkins, and Crosby. Mark, Ellie De La Cruz, Malone, and Jordan Love. Bill S., Yunt, Bettis, and Jeffrey. Greg, even though I spelled your name wrong. Warner, McKinnon, and Eddie George. Brian, you have Gruden, Dawson, and Laporta. Larry V., you have Fuhrer, Weber, and Woodson. Scorching, Fedorov, Coffey, and Jim Rice. Chris C., you have Miko Rantanen, Donovan Mitchell, and Tracy McGrady. Eric, you have Bagwell, Matsui, and Fox. Brian, Hextall, Bowers, and Taylor. And Brian G., Giannis, Hasek, and Vince Carter. Zach, you had Herbert Robinson, Bill S., Oneil Cruz, and Greg Richard Seymour. Okay, let me see. Eric says sure. Okay. Which one? Fox going to Nick? Didn't Adam Fox just get snubbed from the USA team? So they say. Is Reinhart for sale, Larry? Larry says yours, Nick. Okay. Reinhart. Find Larry, find Reinhart. Einhorn and Finkel. Finkel and Einhorn. Sure. I will buy Keller. Keller went to who? Brian W. Brian W., do you want to sell Keller to James? Thanks, Eric. Good luck. Yours, Nick. Thanks. Larry, is Woodson for sale? Yours, Greg. Good luck. Okay. We're moving. We're moving. Woodson is going to Greg. To Green. There he is, Woodson. Thanks, yours, Greg. Boldy for trade. Boldy's up. Matthew Boldy. He did something the other day when I was watching. Boldy, Boldy, Boldy. Poor Team Canada. After making fun of the United States for losing in the juniors, they lost to Czechia too. Anyways, poor Canada. That was like the highlight of their year, that they beat us, or that we got knocked out. Boldy. I was thinking of USA when I said Boldy. Thanks, Larry. Willing to buy McKinnon. McKinnon went to Greg. Greg, if you want to sell McKinnon to James as well. There's a couple James offers. Keller and McKinnon from Brian and Greg. Weber and Paul are for sale. Chris Weber and Paul. Okay. Brian W., I'll buy Laporta. So, Brian, you got a couple to answer to, Laporta and Keller. I'll keep Keller. I'll keep Laporta. Okay. Einhorn is a man. You get a good look at your wife. Porking your wife. Oh, man. Einhorn's man. He gets in the shower, sets his clothes in the garbage can and burns it. Trade Tavares for Boldy is a trade offer. Boldy for Tavares. Boldy for Tavares, which is somewhere over here. Zach says, sure, okay. I'm just going to put Boldy trade and Tavares trade. And I'm going to give that the other color. Okay, last call on a few of these. I'll give it a second. Keller staying, Laporta staying. There was a few other offers. Who was it? McKinnon? Was Greg? Did Greg say he's keeping McKinnon? Greg, let me know if you want to sell McKinnon to James, or if you're keeping. I think the rest were talked about. Okay, you guys need a NFC East, NFC South here to at least force a tie so we can do something bigger on Wednesday. There's some NFC East, NFC South. After this, we will do our giveaways. So we'll do the last team standing first with Larry and Fred. I know Larry's here. I don't know if Fred's here. I tagged him, and I think he saw it. Keep McKinnon, okay? And then Bill, you'll do the Wonka point one at the end. I don't know if you answered above, but I'm assuming you want to do the random series, or do you want to pick one of the four? Culpepper, Kamara, Taylor, Kyron. You let me know. I don't even know if I have all four. I probably do. Maybe I don't have Culpepper, but or you can choose a Big Al Series 36, it should say. I think that's what you usually choose. 369, I'm sure. We'll be 150 years old by then. Got news for you. I ain't even making it to half of that. Okay, I think we're good on the trades and the sales. Chris Paul, Chris Weber, both of Chris is still available for 10. If anybody's interested, let Larry know. Otherwise, we're going to get rolling here. Brian, you were the only one that had a discount. What's the numbers? Voltage. And then again, guys, Wednesday we'll do the majority of the same stuff. So pre-fills will be the same besides Big Al's full size. We will do our, every 6 weeks we do a big mixer with a bunch of different items in it. Some hot boxes, some Schwartz boxes, some Big Al's license or Big Al's discount. Probably, I think we still have one Fire Factory from the old case that's sitting in there too. We haven't opened yet. We'll probably add that one to it. We may do. I don't know if you guys have joined when Brad did a collection box of MLB. We might do one of those on Wednesday too, where it's like 9 items or something. Maybe pick one random, one style or something. Al, do I have credit? That's a great question. You don't have any from today. I don't remember if you won some credit and didn't use it. You might have 10 credit. It sounds right. I think you won one time because you won twice and you used it once. I don't think you used it the other time, Thomas. So I think you have 10 credit. I don't think I have it written down, but you asking me is making me think that you do. So yeah, if you want it, $10 would cover one of those that are for sale, if that's what you're talking about. Let me know. I don't think I ever wrote that one down though, so. Okay, 2 numbers. 1, 2. You'll take Weber, okay. So Chris Weber, Larry is getting sold to Thomas. And Thomas, you're covered with your credit. Gotcha. So just Chris Paul is the only unsold that was offered up. I believe. You guys let me know if I missed any. I always feel bad if I don't like shout out the ones that are trying to sell, but I think I got them all. All right, let's get rolling. Box number 1. Sorry, it's going this way. 6 with a line underneath it. So not number 9, that's number 6. Right here. And 78. 6 and 78. All right, guys, let me grab them. I'll be right back. Then we'll do last team standing and Wonka, and we'll call it a night. Maybe a giveaway if we hit the right divisions here, right? $678. All right, guys, let's roll. Jerseys up first, last team standing, and then Wonka, and then giveaway if we have to get both right, I guess. Otherwise, I'm open for ties, so we can go for a full size on Wednesday. That would be fun. You can pick a random full size. Okay, here we go. Box 6, 78. Come on, give us a tie. Although then that makes me rooting for football. Maybe some of you guys don't have football. I'm hoping. Can't tell. It is in a black bag. Right. Sometimes I can see it shining through. I can't even tell there. I'm sure if I messed around with it, I could tell. I still can't. Okay, here we go. Good luck. There's probably a label here, but I'm not going to read it. Oh, you guys know I love this dude. I think we've had him in the series 2 or 3 times. And he's not cheap. This is a big-time hit. He doesn't get a lot of love. Maybe there's just ones ahead of him that you guys like a little bit more. But this is not a cheap jersey. This is a fun one. Mitchell and Ness, we're going NBA, so this doesn't hurt or help you in the thing. David Robinson. The Admiral. Mitchell and Ness. Anybody on those Spurs teams are just not cheap. Tony Parker is about the only one that's a little bit closer to. But even him, he's not. They're all worth more than they probably should be. David Robinson, 98-99, Mitchell and Ness, wingman. Great hit. He's a guy I still don't have in my collection, and I would PC him in a heartbeat. I've only had 3 or 4 come through here, and I don't keep any of them. Sweet, thanks, Al. Zach's got it. Let's see. Zach, not up there. Oh, he was a random. Or a solo. Not a random. Zach claiming him on the solos. Been a little business of solos hit, I think. Justifies them, right? Great hit, Zach. David Robinson. Love the silver paint pen on the black numbers. Looks so nice. Beckett certified. Great hit. Robinson. That dude could probably flick me and I'd fly off the free throw line. Yeah, really good. And as a solo, too. Okay, 78. Oh, boy. Away from the body out. Away. Away. This is towards me, but there's nothing over here. I'm over this way. This is fine. Oh, signature staring right at me. 3, 2, 1. We just added him to the dollar break on a style that I love. I'm sure that one will get scooped up at some point. But here he is on a jersey. Someone was selling today. I almost bought it. It was it didn't have a COA, but it was definitely a signature on a Super Bowl purple helmet. So it must have been for some kind of something that he did at. Obviously, he didn't go to the Super Bowl, or maybe it was when the Super Bowl was in Vegas. Was there a Super Bowl in Vegas? I don't know. Anyway, that was bought. I thought it was cool. Something different. Josh Jacobs, JSA certified, number 8 in green and white for the Green Bay Packers. That is NFL, and that is the wrong. Right? The wrong dang division. That's the one that's ahead. 4-2-1-1. At least you didn't get last place, but maybe Wednesday I'll have to spice it up anyways. I don't know. I think we need to earn it. And I'm sitting here doing all this. I don't even know who has Jacobs. I know it wasn't claimed. The very top. That wasn't a far search. Greg, you had McAfee, Sorokin, and Josh Jacobs. This is going to Greg E. Hitting at least top 3 favorite player for me right now, even though he didn't have a great game the other day. I love Jacobs. Remember, we played the Raiders when he was a rookie before he got hurt, and he just was punishing us. And then he lands in our lap. So fun having Jacobs on the team. Nike Jacobs. Nice hit, Greg. Congrats, you two. That was Greg and David Robinson, Zach. So wrong division. Sorry. No bonus today. The Grinch. Okay, so that does it for our claimable spots, but it is the end of the series. At the end of each series, I give away 2 helmets. Don't know why I started doing that, but we did. And we're still doing it. So, last team standing. This is where you guys pick who you think will be the last team. 2 of you got it right this time, Larry and Fred. I know Larry's here. I don't know if Fred's here. Larry, I still have your Magic Johnson back there too. Who else do I have? I still have your jersey too, Zach, from Saturday. I shipped some stuff out today, but not everything. Sometimes if you guys hit a jersey, I wait one more break day just to see if I can combine it. Anyways, okay, so what we'll do here is we're going to do this. Do last team standing first. So AFC, NFC, there's 2 of you. Easiest way to split it is through conference. Larry, you've got spot 1. Fred, you have spot 2. So let's run this list 7 times. I know it's a list of 2, but still better than having you guys pick and sit around and wait for someone to pick and that kind of thing. So we're going to let the randoms decide. I know that sometimes they won't switch because there's only 2, 5, 6, and 7. AFC on top, NFC on bottom. So that means, when I say Larry's on top, paste here. Larry, you own the AFC. Fred, you own the NFC. So we'll pull 2 boxes now, 2 bingo balls. The first one will belong to either Larry or Fred. The second one, Bill, I'm assuming you're going to go with a random one from Series 36, right? If so, I'll run a second ball for you. You'll get the second box. Let's do that now. So let's close. So again, Larry V, you have the AFC. Fred, you have the NFC. And I said it earlier, but that's by way of winning Wonka points. So the side game, which you only win a Wonka point by winning a helmet from the series. So the best way to win this is by participating in my Big Al series, my favorite series out of everything we run. 100% built by me, found by me, messed up by me, whatever you want to call it. Okay, 2 numbers. Here we go. 1, 2. No extras either. Those are effectively the last 2 of the series. Okay, first one. This belongs to the Larry and Fred combo. Good luck to you two. 33. And I can go here. And this one will be Bill S. 31. Right by each other. 33, 31. Giants and Indy, Manning brothers. That would be funny. Did neither of them hit on the Giants or Indy this series? Jeez. I feel like we've got a Manning problem. Did he? I don't think he hit on Denver. Did we have a Manning-less series? No Denver, no Indy, no Giants? That's sad. So I'm pretty sure I know the one that I have for Denver, and I would remember if that one came out. I'm trying to think of Indy. No Mannings. Wow, I guess we get enough of them on the Monday cast. Okay, let me grab them, guys. 33 and 31. Crazy. How sad. Overdue for a Colts to come out. Yeah, they must have not had a great series. There was a few teams that went above and beyond, and it's just kind of how it always is. I think I looked earlier, and there was a few teams that only hit twice. I don't think a single team only hit once, which we've had happen before, so that's good. But there was a few that only hit twice, which is never great. Bingo balls. Okay, 33 I said was first. 31 was second. So 33 first. This is Larry with the AFC, Fred with the NFC. Good luck. Giants, I think, only hit once. Really? I thought I looked earlier, and every team had at least hit twice. If they only hit once, that's sad. Now you're having me question myself. I'll have to go back and look. Yeah, maybe. Anybody else have the Giants hitting more than once? There was New York Giants was once? I don't believe you guys. Holy moly. How sad. One time for the poor New York Giants. Hey, you guys know every team is loaded the same at the start of the series. Some hit 6 or 7 times. Wow. Tampa Bay was 1 or 2. I think they hit twice, but at the very end, because they're the last team standing. Okay. Larry V, Fred, all eyes on you two. So I wish it would just be once. You won no matter what. Remember, whoever loses out of this, whoever doesn't get the box, you have like a second guess next series. So as soon as your last team standing gets eliminated, you get to pick from the rest of the pool and guess again. So kind of a little inside track for getting there and not winning. 33. Oh, I didn't put any labels on these things. I had 2 left too. Hold on. Sad. I went and got more printed, just so I had enough. flashes, Brooks and Evans. Evans hit first, right? All right, 33. I feel like 7-pointer. What a waste of 7 points. Doesn't count. See, oh, that's right. You hit Evans. I didn't get to pick again. Did you really? Well, no, not by getting second. It's if you make it to the end. Like these two are both got Tampa right. It's not if you get second. I probably said that weird. It's if you make it the distance and you have a chance to win the helmet tonight and come up that short, then you get to guess again. But not by getting like the second to last team, if that makes sense. Hopefully I didn't screw that up. I see color up there. Perhaps the color of the team we're about to pull. There's a few teams that have that color. Man, I feel like we've had a lot of this style of helmet lately. What am I doing? 3, 2, 1. Need to spread the wealth. Denver it is. Hey, you had a couple chances on the orange. It was the other orange team. We've had a lot of these alts. I love them. Maybe that's why, but oh man, I'm trying to think who we have. Hey, I lost track of what we're doing. That's AFC. Larry V had the AFC. So Larry V, you're winning the helmet. Fred, you get a second guess next series. So as soon as your guess is out, you get a reload. So the longer you can make a first one last, the better chance. Sorry, I wish I'd give away something free there. I mean, do a lot of freebies. Kyle's saying, come on, get out of here. I know. I tortured the Bengals guys. Joey B on a freebie, that would be the way it would happen normally. It's not Joey B. We've seen this helmet before. It was in the dollar break, and then I eventually built it into we're missing an earpiece too. I built it into the series. I don't know, his last series, this series, one of the two. Chad Ochocinco, Chad Johnson on the freebie, going to the AFC side. Trying to line up the ear holes perfectly. Chad Johnson, back and certified. Was in the dollar break. I pulled it down just to mix stuff up. I'll probably do that again with some other ones. Larry V, you had the AFC. Are you still here, Larry? So you win for Chad Johnson. Congrats. I would have bet $100 that one of these, we still got one more chance, but we're pulling a Manning out of one of these two. Congrats, Larry. Yeah, of course. 31. Series 36. 0 Wonka. Larry V, you also get 7 Wonka just to say that you did. Congrats. Doesn't really help you much, but okay, this is the Wonka winner, Bill S. hitting on this helmet. Let's see what we got here. Don't read my laugh. I'm laughing for one reason, not another reason. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, the Giants only hit once. I thought they were twice. I just verified, by the way, it was once. I thought it was twice. Oh, man. So I'm laughing for that reason. This is a replica. It is Radke. The gap. So you guys are telling me the gap was the only one we have pulled, right? So not him. I'm laughing for multiple reasons. Not Eli. That would have been hilarious. Lawrence Taylor, but on top of that, I think I have him listed as one of the choices too. Dante Culpepper, Alvin Kamara, Lawrence Taylor. It's not this one, but it's a different one. So that was a choice. And we hit the Giants. Good grief. See, you guys are trying to tell me they hit once. They didn't hit once. They hit twice. See? So suck on that. Bill, nice hit. Lawrence Taylor. to Classic. I don't have him in there very often on a Classic, but we've cycled through a ton of his specialties, so I think I decided to go with the Classic. Good grief. Nice hit, Bill. I love LT. Chad Johnson and LT is the freebies. Love both those helmets. Chad on the alternate, LT on the Classic. Let's do a quick recap. Other big L's tonight were Brian Urlacher, Bryant Westbrook, which I thought was cool. I know it's a Classic. It's not T.O. or whoever else we're going to think is cool. It's not Jalen Hurts, but that's a cool name for me. James Cook, and then the Kramer-Robinson duel for the Packers. Racky, I thought was great tonight again. I'm on Raw on the 4.0, and Jason Witten on the Authentic Eclipse. Big Al's jerseys were David Robinson and Josh Jacobs, both fun. Card, we had our headliner, Justin Herbert. We still have half a case there. If the first 5 were any measure of that, we've had some fun ones. We'll continue with that case. There should be some great ones left in there. Bat was Matos or something. I can't remember his first name. Giants hockey jerseys were Todd Bertuzzi and John Gibson. Love both those. Is that everything? I think that's everything. Fun stuff, guys. Al finally went up to us. Can I forgo a helmet and make you only be able to cut away from your body? Makes me. I know. I'm sorry. I feel like if you win last team standing, I just need to pull a Joe Burrow out of my collection and send it to you. Yeah, thanks, guys. Congrats, winners. Sorry to those that didn't hit. Thanks for participating in Series 36. We'll get Series 37 up. Hopefully we see at least one Manning. I mean, there's 3 Mannings in there. You guys know I like to have the Mannings every single time, and most every series I have Peyton on both teams, but I'm trying to think what names we didn't see. We didn't see Burrow. We didn't see the Mannings. We didn't see kept pulling Bills at the end, but no Josh Allen. So a few of those big names. We hit Mahomes. We hit Herbert. Did we hit Trevor Lawrence? I don't know. Hit Joe Namath probably. Anyways, I appreciate you guys hanging out. I'll get these shipped out. If anything's staying for the corner, let me know. I'm happy to post them so you guys can try to sell, trade, and then I'll ship to where they're going. Otherwise, we'll see you guys on Wednesday. We'll have our normal starters tomorrow, and then we'll probably mix some stuff up on Wednesday to do something fun, a couple different mixers or one mixer at least. Okay, guys, have a great night. Message me with any questions, and if you're doing great, hopefully you keep doing great. If you had a rough night, hopefully that gets better for you. Okay, peace. See you guys. Thank you.